Hello class, my post is on Methodism. Methodism had a very far-reaching effect in America. It started in England with John and Charles Wesley, who along with George Whitefield, they developed the Holy Club. And John Wesley really felt that the Bible should be studied in a systematic, organized method, hence Methodism. And he and George Whitefield came to America during the First Great Awakening, but he really felt like he did not make the impact he wanted to when he came here. And so he went back to England. But by 1771, he sent Francis Asbury, a student of his, to America. And Francis Asbury, along with Thomas Coke, really kind of set the stage, set the foundation of Methodism here in America. During the Christmas Convention of 1784, they kind of developed the hierarchy of what the Methodist religion or denomination would look like here in America. And Asbury was really a pivotal, foundational person who spread the Methodist faith. He was a circuit rider and itinerant pastor, and he traveled all throughout the South and the Western frontier at the time. And in his book, History of Christianity in the United States and Canada, Mark Knoll really describes the impact that Francis Asbury had on the United States. And he states, quote, "When Francis Asbury came to America in 1771, 4 Methodist ministers were caring for about 300 lay people. When he died in 1816, there were 2,000 ministers and over 200,000 Methodists in the States," end quote. And so it really shows the impact that he had. In Hunter Price's book, Sacred Capital, Methodism and Settler Colonialism in the Empire of Liberty, he talks about how after the American Revolution and throughout the Civil War, that Methodism really kind of held America together. He states, quote, "Methodism offered a significant social and institutional continuity, crossing the gap from empire to nation." So as America broke away from British imperialism and became this new independent nation, Methodism really kind of kept the country together. The God in America video that we watched this week really solidifies both Price and Knoll's opinions on this. They state, or the movie states, quote, "Their ministers traveled the country, foot soldiers in a missionary army spreading the faith," end quote. And then later on in the video, it also states about Methodism that, quote, "They had become a fundamental part of the fabric that held the nation together," end quote. It also goes on to discuss how Frederick Douglass came to the Methodist faith and the impact that the Methodist faith had on abolitionism and slavery in the United States. So Methodism made a huge impact on America.